Hello everyone and welcome to another English tutorial, Level 3, Lesson 43. This series of lessons is designed to guide you from the basics to more advanced topics, building your skills step by step. If you find any part of the lesson challenging, you are encouraged to revisit previous lessons for review and reinforcement. In today's lesson, we will explain the grammar rules for using must and have to. After the explanation, you will have the opportunity to test your understanding with a short quiz. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to use must and have to correctly and confidently. We invite you to continue learning with us as you progress through our comprehensive, carefully structured program. Explaining must and have to in English grammar. Today's lecture focuses on two important modal verbs in English, must and have to. Both express obligation and necessity, but they are used in different contexts and carry slightly different meanings. Understanding these differences is essential for clear and accurate communication. Number 1, the meaning of must. Must is a modal verb used to express strong obligation, necessity, or duty. When using must, the obligation often comes from the speaker. It reflects what the speaker thinks is necessary or important. Example, you must finish your homework before you go out. In this sentence, the speaker is imposing the obligation. Must is also used for logical deduction, when the speaker is sure about something. Example, she must be at home. Her car is outside. Here, the speaker is making a logical guess based on evidence. 2. The meaning of have to. Have to is also used to express obligation or necessity. However, the obligation usually comes from an external source, such as rules, laws, or instructions from someone else. For example, I have to wear a uniform at work. In this case, the obligation is set by the workplace, not the speaker. Have to is more common in everyday spoken English, especially in American English. 3. Key differences between must and have to. Let's compare the two. Source of obligation. Must is used when the obligation comes from the speaker. Have to is used when the obligation comes from outside the speaker. Formality. Must is more formal and less common in everyday conversation. Have to is less formal and more commonly used in speech. Tenses. Must is not used for past or future obligations. Have to can be used in the past, had to, and future will have to. Number 4, negative forms. The negative forms of must and have to have different meanings. Must not, or in short, mustn't, used to express prohibition. It means something is not allowed. For example, you mustn't smoke here. It means it's forbidden. Don't have to, used to express a lack of necessity. It means something is not required. Example, you don't have to come to the meeting. It means it's optional. Number 5, usage in sentences. Let's look at some examples to clarify. Obligation, internal. I must call my parents tonight. The speaker feels it's necessary. Obligation, external. I have to pay my taxes by April. It means the law requires it. Prohibition. You mustn't touch that wire. It's dangerous and not allowed. Lack of necessity. You don't have to bring your own lunch. Food will be provided. It means it's not required. Past and future. Past. I had to leave early yesterday. Future. I will have to study for the exam next week. To summarize, use must for strong personal obligations or logical conclusions. Use have to for obligations that come from outside sources, such as rules or laws. Use must not for prohibition, and don't have to for lack of necessity. For past and future obligations, use forms of have to, had to, and will have to.